Hold on for a second, because the internet may have just uncovered one of the most unexpected celebrity rumors of the year. It all started when fans noticed something strange between Cardi B and NFL superstar Stefon Diggs. For months, everything looked perfect on the surface. Glamorous photos, luxury trips, red carpet smiles. But behind the scenes, fans started spotting tiny details that didn't add up. Suddenly, Stefon Diggs stopped appearing in Cardi B's posts. Birthday wishes disappeared. Public shout-outs went silent. At first, people assumed it was nothing. But then, another name started appearing in the conversation: Chris Brown. And once that name entered the story, the internet absolutely exploded. Old videos were suddenly being re-examined. Fans started connecting timelines. Even a few mysterious late-night posts were interpreted in completely different ways. Was this just coincidence? Or was there something happening behind the scenes that nobody knew about? Because according to some insiders online, there may have been tension building for months, quiet disagreements, cryptic messages, and rumors of secret meetings that only a few people supposedly knew about. And when one particular voice note allegedly leaked late one night, everything changed. Fans flooded social media trying to figure out the truth. Was Stefon Diggs blindsided? Was Cardi B hiding something bigger? And how exactly did Chris Brown's name get pulled into the middle of this entire situation? What started as a small rumor suddenly turned into a full-blown internet investigation, with millions of fans analyzing every post, every comment, and every appearance. But here's the twist. Some people believe the real story might be even more shocking than the rumors themselves. And if even part of these theories turn out to be true, the fallout could completely change how fans look at this entire situation. Hold on tight, because what I'm about to reveal will shock even the most die-hard fans. Behind the glitz, the red carpets, the paparazzi flashes, and those perfectly curated Instagram posts, there's a story nobody wants you to see. Yes, we're talking about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, and the whispers, rumors, and leaked hints that are finally coming to the surface. For months, insiders say, things weren't exactly what they appeared. Fans started noticing subtle changes, posts that were no longer tagged, stories that disappeared too quickly, subtle shifts in social media patterns. At first, it seemed trivial. A missed birthday post here, a missing tag there. But those tiny cracks were actually the first signs of something far bigger bubbling underneath. According to online rumors, private messages and late-night voice notes hinted at tension building behind closed doors. Anonymous insiders claimed that Stefon Diggs began to feel sidelined, as if he were no longer a priority in the relationship. Dinner plans, weekend trips, even casual posts with friends all seemed to signal an invisible distancing. Something was happening that only those very close to the couple could see, a quiet unraveling that no fan could detect at first glance. And then came the mysterious appearance of another name in the mix, Chris Brown. Now, nobody confirmed anything publicly, but fans began piecing together clues from cryptic stories, late-night posts, and whispers that leaked across social media platforms. Some claimed there were secret meetings, untagged posts, and interactions that seemed innocent but left Stefon visibly absent. One particularly chilling rumor revolved around a late-night voice note that supposedly surfaced online. In it, an unnamed male voice expressed frustration, feeling ignored, invisible, and disrespected. Though the audio was heavily debated, some called it fake, others said it was authentic. It set the internet on fire. Fans and bloggers dissected every second, creating endless threads connecting timelines, social media posts, and alleged secret encounters. Then came Thanksgiving night, a turning point. In this saga, according to sources, reports claim there was a private conversation in the kitchen, followed by a sudden absence of Stefon from social plans. Some fans speculate he may have been blocked or left out of certain events, but no one knows for sure. What's clear is that after this night, subtle signs became impossible to ignore. Fans started noticing that posts featuring Cardi B no longer included Stefon. Celebrations, birthdays, luxury trips, all of it suddenly seemed carefully curated. Behind the scenes, insiders hint that every small gesture was intentional, part of a carefully orchestrated distancing strategy. Luxury dinners, private gifts, exclusive late-night meetings, each was a piece of a puzzle Stefon wasn't fully aware of. Meanwhile, social media exploded with speculation. Hashtags started trending overnight. Fans shared theories, memes, and screenshots, trying to connect every public and private detail. Rumors about secret meetings, hidden agendas, and subtle betrayals spread like wildfire. Some claimed that Chris Brown's involvement, whether casual or deliberate, was the spark that intensified the tension. Others argued that it was all coincidence, but the timing and patterns left even casual fans suspicious. According to insiders, Stefon's frustration was building for months. Friends say he felt powerless, invisible in decisions that should have involved him. Every missed dinner, unacknowledged post, and unexplained absence chipped away at his confidence and trust. It wasn't jealousy, it was about respect, insiders insist. And yet, the world only saw glamorous photos, luxurious trips, and a power couple that seemed unstoppable. Rumors also suggest that the glamorous lifestyle itself became part of the tension. Exotic vacations, designer gifts, and exclusive parties, all outwardly perfect, but allegedly hiding subtle signs of exclusion. Sources claim Stefon noticed patterns he couldn't ignore: private conversations that didn't include him, sudden disappearances from events, and interactions that seemed intentionally opaque. Each event, post, or gift sent a signal: he was becoming peripheral, an observer rather than a participant. Then came the leaks, screenshots of private messages, blurry snaps of secret meetings, and cryptic social media posts. Fans started piecing everything together, creating timelines and theories. Anonymous insiders suggested that these were carefully hidden, deliberate actions that only a few insiders fully understood. Every small clue hinted at a larger narrative, a tension simmering just beneath the surface of public perception. And yet, publicly, everything seemed normal. Cardi B continued posting glamorous photos, attending high-profile events, and keeping her image polished. Stefon remained composed, but insiders say his frustration was palpable. Behind the smiles and perfect captions, a private storm was brewing, one that fans were only beginning to uncover. By this point, the story had taken on a life of its own. Memes, hashtags, viral posts, and endless speculation created a feedback loop. Each public interaction was analyzed, dissected, and debated. Fans became amateur detectives, trying to solve the puzzle of what was happening behind the scenes. Every deleted post, cryptic comment, or unexplained absence was magnified, feeding the narrative of secrecy and tension. And as the internet buzz grew, so did the stakes. Insiders claim that Stefon's attempts to address issues privately were met with subtle resistance, deflections, or PR-managed responses. His frustration escalated. Every effort to reclaim his presence in the relationship seemed complicated by unseen dynamics and calculated moves behind the camera. Sources say the combination of secrecy, social media scrutiny, and perceived betrayal created a psychological storm for Stefon. What the public saw as perfect smiles and glamorous outings masked months of emotional strain. Every subtle signal, post, and social media pattern seemed to reinforce a growing sense of invisibility and loss of respect. Fans watching the saga unfold online couldn't help but be drawn in. Each rumor, theory, and leaked detail added layers to a narrative that was already complicated. Was it intentional distancing, miscommunication, or something more? While no one could confirm anything for certain, the speculation alone created a storm that no one could ignore. And just when you think the drama might simmer down, insiders hint that the story is far from over. Private meetings, cryptic posts, and ongoing rumors suggest that what the public has seen is just the tip of the iceberg. The tension, secrets, and whispers may be building towards something even more shocking, something that could completely reshape the public perception of this high-profile relationship. So buckle up, because behind every glamorous photo, every red carpet smile, and every viral post, there's a story that's shocking, messy, and utterly addictive. And Stefon Diggs? He may have just realized that the perfect image he saw publicly was nothing compared to the reality behind the scenes. Just when it seemed like the storm might simmer down, the internet exploded. Fans had already started piecing together subtle hints from Cardi B's posts and Stefon Diggs' quiet frustrations. But then came the real chaos, the rumored involvement of Chris Brown in the narrative. And once that name surfaced, everything went haywire. Insiders claimed that Chris Brown wasn't just a casual acquaintance. Allegedly, late-night calls, private meetups, and untagged social interactions added fuel to the fire. Fans noticed subtle signs, shared locations, cryptic captions, and carefully deleted posts that hinted at secret interactions. The internet immediately went into detective mode. Every post from Cardi B, every subtle comment, every missing tag became a piece of the puzzle. And the leaks, the leaks. Anonymous screenshots of DMs, blurry videos of private parties, and whispers from supposed insiders flooded Twitter and Instagram. Memes exploded overnight. Hashtags like hashtag #CardiCBTSaga, hashtag Stefon Left Behind, and hashtag Chris Brown Mystery started trending globally. Every social media platform became a theater of speculation. Fans debated endlessly, were these innocent interactions, or were they evidence of something far bigger? According to sources, Stefon Diggs tried to remain calm. He didn't want to fight publicly. He wasn't trying to create drama. But every subtle omission, every untagged story, and every invisible presence in Cardi B's life made him feel more powerless. Friends say he spent weeks trying to assert boundaries, only to be met with PR-managed deflections. The frustration was building, and insiders claim it reached a breaking point around mid-November. Then came a mysterious voice note that allegedly leaked online late one night. In it, a male voice expressed deep frustration. "I can't pretend this is normal anymore. I've lost my place, my respect. People call it jealousy, it's not. It's about dignity, and I won't be invisible." The moment that note hit social media, chaos ensued. Fans went wild, dissecting every word. Bloggers analyzed tone, timing, and context. Twitter threads spanned thousands of comments, each trying to interpret hidden meanings. Memes began to multiply, Stefon portrayed as the sidelined hero, Cardi B as the untouchable star, and Chris Brown as the shadowy catalyst. But the story wasn't just about public perception. Behind the scenes, insiders say the tension was far messier. Luxury gifts, late-night meetings, private dinners, allegedly some of these moments were not shared with Stefon. The very lifestyle that looked glamorous to fans became a symbol of exclusion, a reminder that he was slowly being pushed to the periphery. Each Instagram story, every photo, every subtle post became another piece of the puzzle, teasing fans and insiders alike. Sources indicate that Cardi B's calculated silence intensified speculation. Publicly, she maintained her perfect image, glamorous photos, red carpet appearances, and carefully curated social media content. Privately, insiders claim she was in survival mode, protecting her image, her brand, and her career. Every attempt by Stefon to confront these issues reportedly met subtle resistance, deflections, redirections, and PR-managed responses. Meanwhile, Chris Brown's role remained ambiguous. Some insiders insist he was intentionally involved. Others claim he was simply a catalyst, an unwitting participant caught in a carefully orchestrated narrative. Regardless, his presence amplified the tension. Fans began connecting dots, trips, private events, deleted posts, and cryptic stories. Every small detail fueled the viral storm, creating endless theories and debates. The public frenzy reached its peak when insiders revealed allegedly coordinated social media activity. Fans noticed patterns, posts scheduled strategically, missing tags, selective appearances, and sudden disappearances. Each subtle move seemed intentional, designed to provoke speculation while keeping the truth hidden. Memes, hashtags, and commentary exploded, amplifying the story far beyond the couple's private sphere. According to sources, the emotional toll on Stefon was immense. Feeling excluded in his own relationship, sidelined in both private and public interactions, he reportedly spent sleepless nights grappling with frustration and disbelief. Every interaction Cardi B had publicly, glamorous photos, viral captions, and affectionate moments contrasted starkly with the alleged behind-the-scenes isolation he endured. Friends say he struggled with anger, grief, and the realization that patience alone wouldn't restore his place. And then came the ultimate social media escalation. Anonymous leaks hinted at hidden interactions between Cardi B and Chris Brown, cryptic DMs, secret meetings, and subtle gestures that fans interpreted in explosive ways. Every post was analyzed for meaning. Every deleted photo sparked thousands of reactions. Memes, fan theories, and viral commentary created a perfect storm, turning a private struggle into a global spectacle. While fans debated endlessly online, insiders report that Stefon tried to reclaim agency. He reportedly set boundaries, distanced himself from certain events, and demanded clarity. But every move was magnified publicly, leaving him under constant scrutiny. Meanwhile, Cardi B's silence only fueled speculation. Each polished photo and carefully timed post was dissected endlessly, creating an endless loop of rumors, online obsession, and viral frenzy. What makes this saga truly shocking is how modern celebrity relationships are manipulated under the lens of social media. Every interaction, every omission, and every subtle hint becomes fodder for online detectives. According to insiders, this wasn't just a story about alleged betrayal, it was a calculated unraveling of trust, perception, and narrative control. The internet remains glued. Fans are desperate to understand. Was Stefon merely a sideline partner? Was Cardi B strategically controlling her image? And what was Chris Brown's real role in all of this? The leaks, the whispers, and the viral speculation are far from over. Every deleted post, every late-night story, every cryptic caption is adding fuel to a fire that's only intensifying. The public sees a glamorous couple. Insiders see tension, secrecy, and emotional struggle. And Stefon Diggs? He's navigating a minefield where privacy, respect, and dignity are constantly at risk, all under the gaze of millions of fans hungry for drama. The story is escalating, and the next twist could completely redefine how the world sees this trio. Fans, insiders, and bloggers are waiting with bated breath. Every subtle interaction could be the spark that ignites the next viral explosion. And one thing is certain, the saga is far from over, and the internet won't let it fade quietly. The tension had reached a boiling point. Fans had already been dissecting every Instagram post, every cryptic story, and every whispered rumor about Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and the mysterious Chris Brown involvement. But now, according to insiders, the story was ready to explode in a way nobody expected. Sources claim that after months of subtle distancing, secretive meetings, and viral speculation, a series of events finally shattered the facade of the perfect power couple. Stefon, reportedly frustrated and emotionally drained, allegedly confronted Cardi B privately. Friends say it was a high-stakes conversation. Words that had been simmering for months finally spilled out, raw and unfiltered. Rumors hint at arguments over trust, respect, and transparency. At the same time, anonymous leaks continued to surface online. Screenshots of private DMs, blurred photos from luxury parties, and cryptic late-night interactions involving Chris Brown. Fans and bloggers immediately began connecting timelines. Every social media post, every story, and even deleted photos were scrutinized to piece together a narrative that seemed almost impossible to follow. The result? The internet erupted. Hashtags like #CardiCBExposed, #StefonDiggsTruth, and #CBChrisDrama dominated trending pages, flooding comment sections with theories, memes, and heated debates. Insiders say the most shocking revelation involved a series of private voice notes allegedly leaked from a night that became infamous among online communities. In these notes, the voice believed to be Stefon's expressed intense frustration and heartbreak. "I trusted everything, I believed in us, and suddenly it feels like none of that mattered." Every smile, every post, every moment was carefully staged without me. The leak went viral within hours. Fans dissected every word, every tone, and every implication. Social media became a chaotic stage, with amateur detectives analyzing subtle details to figure out what truly happened. Memes portraying Stefon as the sidelined hero, Cardi B as the untouchable mastermind, and Chris Brown as the shadowy influence multiplied across platforms. Meanwhile, insiders say Cardi B remained publicly flawless, attending high-profile events, posting glamorous content, and keeping her brand polished. But behind the scenes, things allegedly spiraled out of control. Reports suggest she had to juggle maintaining her public image while managing the private fallout, from leaked messages to social media theories and Stefon's confrontations. Friends of Stefon claim that every calculated move by Cardi B amplified the tension, leaving him emotionally sidelined. And then came the twist that shocked fans even further. According to several anonymous insiders, Chris Brown was allegedly not just a silent figure, but actively involved in secret interactions that fueled online speculation. Late-night calls, exclusive meetups, and private party appearances, none of these details were confirmed publicly, but the combination of timing and coincidence created viral firestorms across social media platforms. Every subtle gesture became a headline, every private meeting became a theory, and every leaked screenshot seemed to add proof to a story nobody could verify. Fans went wild. Memes, fan theories, and online conspiracies reached a fever pitch. Reddit threads, YouTube breakdowns, Instagram stories, every platform exploded with analysis and speculation. Some argued the whole thing was orchestrated for publicity, others believed there was a genuine emotional rift. Either way, the narrative had become irresistible, a perfect storm of celebrity, secrecy, and social media obsession. Sources suggest that Stefon Diggs' attempts to reclaim his voice in the relationship became a central theme. Friends say he set boundaries, expressed his frustrations, and tried to assert his place. Yet, every move seemed to be magnified publicly, creating a cycle where his private pain became viral content. Social media scrutiny left him emotionally exhausted, navigating a maze where privacy, trust, and respect were constantly under siege. By now, the internet was obsessed. Fans were debating endlessly. Did Cardi B orchestrate the secrecy? Was Chris Brown involved intentionally, or just an incidental part of the story? And Stefon Diggs, was he a victim of circumstance, or part of a more complicated narrative than anyone realized? Every deleted photo, every cryptic DM, and every subtle interaction became a new piece of evidence in the endless online investigation. And just when it seemed like the story had reached its peak, insiders hinted at one final twist. According to sources, an explosive reveal was imminent, a private interaction, a hidden message, or a confrontation that could change everything the public thought they knew. The internet braced for what could be a final unraveling of the saga, with fans, bloggers, and influencers poised to dissect every second of it. Friends of Stefon say that despite the chaos, he remained composed in public. The emotional strain was intense, but he tried to maintain dignity. Meanwhile, Cardi B allegedly continued her calculated approach, flawless public persona, careful management of social media, and private navigation of the unfolding drama. Chris Brown's presence, whether incidental or intentional, became a lightning rod for speculation, making the saga even more unpredictable. The story at this point was no longer just about alleged betrayal. It had evolved into a masterclass in modern celebrity dynamics, where every post, every story, every interaction is dissected by millions of fans in real time. Emotional tension, public perception, and private manipulation collided, creating a spectacle that blurred the lines between reality and rumor. As the saga approached its climax, insiders suggest that the upcoming revelations could reshape public perception entirely. Fans were left on the edge, analyzing every tiny detail for clues. Social media algorithms, trending hashtags, viral posts, and endless discussion ensured that the story remained at the forefront of public attention. Every subtle gesture, every carefully curated post, and every leaked message became a potential headline, keeping audiences glued to the unfolding drama. One thing is clear, the saga of Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and Chris Brown isn't just a story, it's a social media phenomenon. A storm of secrets, speculation, and viral obsession that has captivated millions. The cliffhanger remains. Was Stefon the innocent victim of a hidden web of secrecy? Did Cardi B's calculated moves protect her brand or fuel the drama? And Chris Brown catalyst, participant, or collateral in a storm far larger than anyone could imagine? The internet waits. The whispers continue. And the final pieces of this shocking puzzle may only emerge in time, leaving fans, bloggers, and social media obsessives desperate for answers. Because in the world of celebrity, nothing is ever as it seems. And every secret, every leak, and every cryptic post eventually finds its way to the surface.